Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So this is my monthly update and this is an update for months of February of 2019. So how did my months go and what I've been up to and what I've been enjoying and what I've been doing. So for now, I said in my last month's update, I'm gonna enjoy more time with my family and stop going to a group ever so often, well, like not weighing every single month, so hence the weighing update once a month. And also I kind of enjoyed the time away from filming. I enjoyed the time of watching everyone else's video while I do washing up or while I cook. So it's been keeping up to date with everyone else, but also enjoying my journey and actually concentrating on myself because I needed it. So today it's Tuesday the 5th of March, and I go into Saturday morning group, but I did not go in and weigh in my Saturday morning group. I weighed at home on my own scale. Share my result, and then I'm gonna explain why I have not weighed at my group. So I'm just gonna share my result right now. And as you saw from the clip of my book, I'm slightly out of the target range. So I am above my target range. So 2 weeks ago I weighed at home and I had a wake-up call because I was 9 stone 10. So I was 4.5 pounds over my target. So I thought, oh, I need to do something about it, because what's been happening, I've been snacking at work, we also been poorly in our household, so I've been, I basically have not been cooking properly. My husband was in charge of cooking for a few days, and then my bad habits crept back again, so nibbling on bits of there and picking up bits of there, so no wonder the weight crept on. And also I have not been walking to work because I was so tired, so I've been taking a car, and I have not been exercising as much, and I just felt so run down. And as I said, the bad habits kicked in. Because it was an additional muffin here, additional biscuit, additional cake and all that, and then I have not been tracking what I eat in a day, so I have not been writing down my sins, anything like that. So I thought I needed to weigh myself. Even I didn't go to the group, I weighed myself at home, and I just needed to see that number. So that was it. So I was like, no, I need to get myself motivated back again. So I got myself, I pulled out my old book where I used to write it down, my food diary. So the last time I wrote in it was quite a while ago. It was on the 13th of 9, 2018. So yeah, quite a while ago. So then I thought, let me pick that up and then write my food diary for a day, and then see how I'm getting on. So I write down in here, like, let's see, today for example, or last few days. So I write down my breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then my snacks here, and then if I exercise. So on that day I didn't do any exercise, but if I did do any walking or any other exercise, I write it down on the bottom. And then on the top I do my summary. So I did have 2 healthy extra A choices, 1 healthy extra B choice, and 11.5 cents on that particular day. So so if I just quickly screen the week, I can see where I've been up to. And for the 2 weeks running now, I stuck to the plan 100%, and it's been really, really good because I stopped feeling bloated, and I stopped having and also what I found, as I've been munching on loads of things, I find out by the end of the day my jaw was hurting because I kept on chewing all the time. So yeah, that was so not only I felt bloated, also my jaw over here was really, really painful. and yeah, so I just thought, oh, this is it. So I overdone it, I ate too much, so I need to stop. So yeah, it's been really good ever since. And also while I watch the videos here, I've been seeing Debbie when she does her exercise at home, and I love doing my exercise at home. I don't go to gym or anything like that because I've never done it even before I had my daughter. So I thought, because I haven't got time, and also what I saw Kate SW as well doing her exercises as well, and she also tagged me in one of her last month's goal video, but I have not done that because now I said I'll just film one video a month. So thanks Kate for tagging me in. But yeah, so it made me think actually. So I decided to do some exercise. So the only time I can find was when I'm at work. So I've got a half an hour lunch break, and because I'm at the desk-based job, so I sit all day, and then I thought, I've got half an hour lunch. Instead of going to the canteen and sit there again and eat my lunch, why don't I use this half an hour and do something about it? So what I've got, I haven't got exercise mat, I've just got a big, what do you call that, beach towel, big beach towel, and I take that down to our work hub, and there's not many people go there, only a couple, and now they've seen me a few times, so I don't really, it really doesn't really bother me. It's the same like going to the gym. So I just put out my working, well, my beach towel, and then put a YouTube video of I do follow two channels, well I follow more, but there's quite good blogging artists and Rebecca Louise, and they tend to have like 10 minutes long videos, not really long. So what I tend to do, put the 10 minutes or 15 minutes video on. Sometimes it could be yoga, sometimes it could be a bit more intensity training, but it's not really something what I would need a weight with or what I would need anything else with. So for today, for example, I did my arms workout for just 10 minutes workout, and it was really, really good. So that's what I've been doing. So, and then also what I've been taking with me to work for lunch. So because then when I return back to my desk, I need to eat something while I'm working. So what I've been having couscous salads, and they are quite handy because I don't have to heat it up or anything like that. So these ones are, for example, these ones are from Aldi. So I like the sun-dried tomato and garlic. Then there is a spice infusion or roasted vegetable couscous, and there are, I tend to have one of them for 2 lunches. So the sun-dried tomato is half a cent for a whole pack, but if I split it between 2 lunches, I still count half a cent per 1 lunch. Then this spice infusion is 1 cent per the whole sachet, so I count half a cent per 1 lunch. And this one, roasted vegetable couscous, is 1.5 cent per a whole sachet, so I calculate as a 1 cent for one of my lunches, just to protect my own weight loss. So you can do a different way, but that's how I like it, so that's how I do it. And then I tend to have with it the same vegetable, it's pepper, tomato and cucumber. And then I would have it either with the chickpeas or tuna or hard-boiled egg, or had rosemary and onion, Linda McCartney sausages. I had 2 of them in there, just cut up to pieces. Sometimes I can sprinkle a bit of a cheese over it as my healthy extra A allowance, or I always take my milk with me to work. I measure it as well to use for teas and coffee throughout the day. So yeah, that's been really, really good for my lunches and picking up my exercise. So I try to do it 4 times a week, and for a few occasions actually have not done it because we had a glorious sunshine actually about a week ago or something like that. It was beautiful. So what I did, I took my lunch with me outside and I sat outside. There is a bit more people who goes outside because it was closer to a smoking shed, and I didn't feel like exercising over there, so I thought I'm not going to do that. So I just sat down and enjoyed the sunshine over there. So I did that for about 3 days in a row, and that was really, really nice, actually see the daylight and see the sunshine. So that was over on my lunches and all that. Also, what I've been doing, I've been filling in my book, is this one, Be Delighted It's Your First 6 Weeks. So I filled that in, but I must say I find that a bit of a chore this time around, because I've been doing Slimming World for a for quite a while, and because now I'm at the Target, so this book, it's kind of similar to what it was brought out as this one last year, and because last year I was just trying to get to my target and I was so motivated, and I found that book amazing. So I find that full of motivational things, and I stuck my picture how I look there, that was my motivational picture. I filled that all, a meal plan, I did that, and I remember I did really enjoy filling that book in. So if you are at the beginning of your journey, or if you are going towards to your goal or towards to your target, I would recommend filling that book in, because I did enjoy last year filling that book in, and yeah, and that kept me on a track. And I think by a week 3 or something, I was just going towards to the just about to reach my target. So I think by week 3 I reached my target in that book. So yeah, that was really, really good. I found that motivational. So yeah, and I said in this one I have not kind of filled in the week 6 and week 5. So yeah, so I kind of bit of struggled with that, but yeah. And also what I found by filling in my food diary, it was free food February, and I did really concentrated on a free food, but I find out that my my meals are a bit more based around free food and not the speed food. So when I was filling in last year this journal, I always made sure my portions are 1/3 of my meal is speed food, and now this time I found I was doing a loads of basing around free food, and because I try to incorporate the same meals for myself and for my daughter and for my husband, so we tend to eat a bit different to what I was eating before. So now it's all 3 of us can eat the same meal, and it's mainly what my daughter can eat with us as well. So I don't use chilies anymore, I don't use salt hardly ever, and things like that. I just kind of adapted, and she loves her finger foods, and she loves like little pasta shapes and things she can pick up by her hands. So yeah, I had to adapt my meals. There are some favorites which I like tuna pasta bake, she loves that. Over the weekend we tend to have fish and chips. So again, she would have her little fish fingers. We have the bigger fish, which I tend to buy from Lidl. That's 6.5 cents, I think. It's either the battered or the breadcrumb one. Check up the cents, but that's really nice one. Yeah, so there are different meals which we tend to have. Spag balls, again, that's another meal what we tend to have, and what my daughter likes. Yeah, so that's I think that's about it. How my month's been. If not, let me just pause there and think, because sometimes I forget stuff, and then I think, oh, I should have filmed that, or I should have not filmed that. So let me just reflect what I wanted to talk to you about anymore. So I'll see you in a mo. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to talk to you about. So it was what I said at the beginning. So why I didn't go to group. So why I have not been going to the group. Because I've been enjoying time with my family. So my husband recently, well actually since just after Christmas or something like that, he picked up extra hours at work. So he works a night shift, and he's been working 6 nights a week now. So I tend to, so he would, so his only night off now for good 2 months being Sunday now. So otherwise he goes to work every single night. So I've been enjoying actually spending time with him over the weekend. So, and doing stuff with him as a family, because he would have my daughter, our daughter would go to childminder in the morning, and then she would spend from afternoon, she would spend her time with my husband, and then I'll come home, and then I'll put her to bed, and then we have got an hour or 2 with my husband before he goes to work. So we kind of we're trying to still work out our routine. So filming the video was kind of getting in my way because I wanted to spend more time with them. So we've been doing loads of family things. So because the weather is now, well, also the day is getting a bit lighter and it's longer daytime. So we've been doing some day trips. We went to Swanage the other day, walk around the beach. We went to Bournemouth Beach. We went to pool. Yeah, we've just been going and doing loads of day trips, and we went to Christchurch, feed the ducks, and just doing things what we want to do. So instead of me going to the Slimming World in the morning, on Saturday morning, because that used to take my whole morning off. So what we tend to do with my daughter, we would just go up to Lidl, get a food shop, and then I would cook a lunch or cook something while my daughter has got her morning nap and before my husband wakes up. And then as soon as he wakes up, we spend the whole afternoon together before he goes to work on Saturday. And on Sunday, again, we do the things with my daughter in the morning, and then in the afternoon spend the time with him. So yeah, so filming and going to the group, I kind of find it, if I don't do that, at least I can spend a quality time with them. So yeah, so I thought I'll do one video a month. So that was the update, and what I wanted to do, I wanted to include my goals for next month. So as you probably have noticed, I'm terrible at replying at my comments. So do leave me some comments if you want to. So my next month's goal will be, I'll try to reply to them sooner. I'm terrible at procrastinating anything. So I'll just put things off and I'll just say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it in an hour. And suddenly the week goes by and then I still have not done it. It's not about the replying to my comments, it's about anything in my life. So also, like for example, the childminder, she texted me in the morning, she wanted to know something. By afternoon I said, oh, I'll text her back, and then suddenly it was 8 o'clock and she texted me again, did I get the message she sent me at 9 o'clock in the morning? I was like, yeah, how embarrassing is that? I didn't find the whole day in just 5 minutes to actually reply to her text. So I'm really bad at putting things off and just saying, oh, I'll do them later, I'll do them later. My husband is amazing. He well, he's the opposite actually. He does the things now. So he wants them to do them right now, there and then. So sometimes it annoys me a bit when he's just like says, oh no, you need to do it now, now. But yeah, so he is really good at that. So sometimes things when they can wait for a little and like you can digest the things and do things different. So he like wants to do them right now. So that's a bit of, so I want to do a bit more medium. So yeah, if you want to leave me any comments down below. So then my target, well, my goal for next month is to reply to them sooner. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next month. And also, there was one more thing. See, I keep on going back and forth. So there was one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. At work also, I picked up another course. So, well, actually, I picked up, our boss, she said if we want to do a nail course at work. So basically I paid for the course, I'm doing it in my own free times, and once I qualified as a nail technician, she said she'll reimburse us for the course. So this is really good. So what I've been doing, I've been in the evenings, I've been studying how to do the nails. So yeah, so that's also taken a bit of my time as well. So yeah. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next month. Bye everyone!